So, okay, so you sent me this lovely story on the, I think it's from the Daily Mirror, which has a video of a couple going at it in a bar that's captured on closed circuit TV.
Correct.
And this bar is in, I don't know if you noticed this, the bar is in Khabarovsk, I think is how you say it, Eastern Russia, which puts a whole new angle on it. But basically, it's a guy. Go ahead, sorry.
No. I said it puts an awesome angle on it because, I mean, well, let's get into it, and then it'll make a lot more sense.
It's basically a guy and a girl at a bar standing there like they're waiting for a drink, and it's blurred out at parts because she's jerking him off, and then at times dipping her head down and blowing him. Mm-hmm. While the people around are noticing and kind of going, "Ugh,"
literally at the bar, like he has his arm
resting on the bar.
Yes. Yeah.
And she is not hiding it at all, and it's just like, and he's putting his hand on her back of her head, and she's just going down and blowing him. And then she comes up, and they kind of talk for a second. And while she's up, she's kind of, keeps it going, jerking it, and then right back down with the head.
Yeah. And then
young love.
There's the point where he's actually like pulling her head, like, he's getting after it.
He should.
Why
She's
waste the
blowing
time?
him in front of a bar. I think he can probably do whatever he wants.
He's good to go.
That's a green light.
Yeah. Which I'm impressed because I figured there's the jerking, there's the blowing, there's more jerking, there's more blowing. That's like 75% more time than I'm going to need. There's the jerking, there's the thank you. That's it. Oh, that was fun. Sorry about that.
We're going to need a rag from behind the bar.
You're going to need a napkin, and you shouldn't have worn black. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I just can't imagine. I guess you're drunk and, your your atmosphere changes, but it's like just standing there and being like, shit, I'm just going to go with this. You're also in Eastern Russia, so who gives a fuck? You try to stay warm.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't tell if these people are freaking human or robots or both guys or both girls or what, because it's insane.
Well, it's insane, and of course it's bad, shitty closed circuit TV with a darkly lit bar. So,
let me ask you this, Matt. What is your? Oh, I can't ask you that.
Hold on, before you say this.
Yeah.
Did you see the other video that was linked to this story where the person was in Cardiff and the woman was riding that dude in the fucking? You need to go back to the story because at the bottom, in Cardiff in Wales, there was another incident where this girl is fucking riding a dude on a couch next to the dance floor. And they said it was going on for like 5 minutes. Some girl came up and tapped her on the shoulder and was like, "Hey, there's like a bunch of people watching you right now." She's like, "Whatever." Kept going at it. And then finally the bouncers came over and said, "You guys got to stop."
That I did not. I see it now, but I did not.
That's hot.
Impressive. I was more interested in the fact that, like, after apparently this couple finished, then they started making out.
Yeah.
So is there like a little cum swapping going on there?
Oh, so was that going to be your question?
No.
How do I feel about kissing a girl after she's blown me?
No. My question was going to be about PDA and you, but I realized that would be unfair to ask because of, being married and all, and maybe things happened before you were married or not while you were married. And so
I don't think we need to get into specifics, but we can speak generally about PDAs. How do you feel about PDAs? How do you feel about PDAs now? I mean,
depending where and when. I think I think if you're like at a crazy club and having fun and partying, people want to like freaking make out on the dance floor. That's fine. I'm not
exactly. I think we've all made out on a dance floor before.
Yeah, and if people find like a corner and they want to get after it, go for it. If I'm at a football game and walk into the bathroom and some dude's plowing some other dude or some chick or whoever's plowing whoever, I'm like, not now. Really?
Not
Come on.
now.
Come on.
I try to focus on the game.
Really want to pee,
You're going to make it crawl back up.
Yeah. I think there's time and place. I mean, I do think, you're on vacation, you're walking along the beach, it's dark, and you happen to come along two people that are on a beach lounge chair and they're enjoying each other and they're not, hurting anybody. That's fine. Get after it. It's kind of public, but you can tell it's kind of like, we can totally do it out here.
Sort of on the sly. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's one thing. It's not like there's a, you're at a funeral for somebody in a church pew and a girl's giving you a hand job. That might be inappropriate.
Right.
I just can't get through this unless I come.
Right. Yeah, there's some places where I don't necessarily, if you're just like, it's middle of the afternoon on Easter and you're walking down the street with your family. I don't know what Easter has to do with it. It just seems like a day that would be really
Sure.
weird. And there's two people on a park bench just going freaking at it.
I think he's gonna pork her, Dad. It's not gonna
Yeah.
pork her, Russ.
Ooh. Yeah. This is weird.
Yeah, I think it's all. I think as long as it's not, it's the setting is important. If it's at a club and some stuff's going down, don't be shocked.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think they need to be fucking, but if they're getting pretty heavy, hot and heavy, I guess it's gonna happen, and it's probably expected. Yes, if you're walking through a park with your children on a Sunday afternoon, you probably don't want to see two people, like a guy bending a girl over a park bench.
Or a girl
I
bending a guy over a park bench.
Right. You might want to see it, but
that
maybe
would
not.
be epic. Just freaking
throwing balls to the dogs, and you're like, go along.
The strap on, and you're like, okay. I don't know what to think of right now.
They plan this.
Yeah. This
is
if
not
not, she comes well equipped.
I do have a funny story that my brother has told. I don't know if he's told on this show, but he was at a concert whatever show, Explosions in the Sky. You know them?
No.
Okay.
Didn't see that. Didn't go. I'm not a big theater fan.
No, Explosions in the Sky.
Just playing with
up,
you.
Fucker. Explosions in the Sky is I think they're from Austin, and they're instrumental.
Mm-hmm.
They did all the music for Friday Night Lights. If you've ever heard Friday Night Lights, that's the music. That's them.
All right.
So he was at this show, and they were they play really fucking loud, and they were playing loud at this one point, and he looks over, and these two are just in the corner, just like going at it. And at one point, he walks over. I hope I'm not mixing up stories here, but he walks over at one point and interrupts them. He's had a few, and he goes, "Do you mind if I cut in?"
That is epic.
And he goes, "Fuck you, man, no." And he goes, "I was talking to her."
That is great. I like that.
It's one of those where it's like, I can't believe the guy didn't stick his fucking, his fist down your throat. He's like, no, I think he was so shocked by what I said. I just walked off. He was like, I felt pretty funny about it.
I think concerts are one of those, depending on the music and the band, obviously not a symphony or an opera would go over so well. But if you're at a show like that and you can find a somewhat private place, I think that goes. If I'm at a 9 Inch Nails show and the two next to me are freaking going at it, I'm like, freaking head like a hole.
Or
go for it.
Head like a hole, exactly.
Yeah.
Or if Marilyn Manson is on stage blowing his guitar player anyway, what's the difference with?
I know how to play guitar. I don't know why that guy gets all the freaking privies. Come on now,
Marilyn, over here, man.
Yeah, I can play Beautiful People. Come on, you can do this.
Oh dear. Well, yeah. I on a personal level, I think I keep it pretty much in check. I'm not a big let's just slob all over each other here, especially now that I'm 42 and married and have 2 children.
Right.
You're not going to see that. You're not going to see that these days.
I think that makes it even better. You just freaking just the white pasty.
We still got it.
Yeah. Freaking, you're like, it's down there somewhere.
Oh,
your wife's like, I know it is. Yeah, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people watching. No one's watching. You're like,
yeah,
son
they
of a
are.
bitch.
Caution.
They just wrap you in caution tape.
You're like, no, it's okay. I'm recording this. Go to YouTube.
Yeah.